What if Earth was as small as the Moon? The evolution of life on a miniature planet. The power of size. Imagine waking up on a world where gravity is weaker, days are shorter, and everything around you feels lighter. This isn't Earth, it's a miniature version, a world as small as the Moon. What would that mean for life? Would we see gargantuan creatures towering over the landscape or tiny, ultra-efficient organisms built for survival? Would intelligence even evolve on such a world? Get ready, because we're about to shrink the Earth and completely rethink how life itself works. The physics of a miniature Earth. Before we dive into evolution, let's talk about the physical rules of a planet as small as the Moon. 1. Weaker gravity. Earth's gravity is 9.8 meters per square second, while the Moon's is just 1.62 meters per square second, about 6 times weaker. If Earth were that small, its gravity would also be significantly weaker, meaning creatures could grow much larger without collapsing under their own weight. 2. Thinner atmosphere. A smaller planet has weaker gravitational pull, meaning it struggles to hold onto an atmosphere. Oxygen and nitrogen would slowly drift into space, making the air thin, dry, and difficult to breathe. 3. Extreme temperature swings. With a smaller size, the planet loses heat quickly. Days would be scorching, nights freezing, unless life could evolve extreme adaptations. Would humans even be able to survive here? Or would we need entirely new biology? How life would evolve in low gravity. A smaller planet means a radically different evolutionary pathway. Here's what nature might do. 1. Gigantic organisms. With weak gravity, life could grow to massive sizes without struggling under its own weight. Expect towering insect-like creatures, spindly-legged grazers, and massive balloon-like predators. 2. Airborne evolution. Birds might evolve wingspans 10 times larger than those on Earth, allowing them to glide for days at a time. Some creatures might develop biological gas bladders, floating effortlessly through the air like living zeppelins. 3. Adaptations to low oxygen. Thin air means creatures need hyper-efficient lungs or alternate ways to extract oxygen. Expect gigantic nasal passages, extra breathing chambers, or even photosynthetic skin. Example species. Sky behemoths, massive, slow-moving creatures that float through the sky using gas-filled organs. Windstalkers, fast-moving hunters with huge wings, using air currents to travel vast distances. Oxygen vampires, creatures that steal oxygen from other beings through specialized proboscises. Could humans evolve to breathe in such thin air? Or would we need technological enhancements? The rise of mega-insects and giant flora. On a moon-sized planet, insects might dominate. Why? 1. Lower gravity equals less physical strain. 2. Thin atmosphere equals rapid wing movement. 3. Huge oxygen processing adaptations equals bigger exoskeletons. What would the food chain look like? Carnivorous dragonfly-like creatures the size of eagles. Giant armored beetles that crush prey under their weight. Venus flytraps the size of cars, capable of digesting large animals. Would you feel safe in a world where insects ruled the food chain? Comment below. Intelligence on a miniature world. Would an intelligent species ever evolve on such a planet? Challenges to intelligence. 1. Less gravity equals fewer physical constraints equals less need for problem solving. 2. Extreme weather swings equals survival-driven, not innovation-driven evolution. 3. Lower resources equals less complex civilizations. Possible outcomes: herd-minded intelligence, species evolving hive-like cooperation instead of individual reasoning. Floating cities, advanced beings using gas-filled structures to create airborne settlements. Telepathic evolution. If the atmosphere is thin, species might evolve bioelectric communication instead of vocal speech. Would human-like civilizations ever develop here? Or would intelligence take a completely alien form? Would humans survive? If humans were born on a moon-sized Earth, we'd have to evolve in radical new ways. 1. Longer, lighter bodies. Low gravity means humans might be taller, with elongated limbs. Muscle mass would decrease, making us look thinner and more fragile. 2. Enhanced oxygen absorption. Our lungs might double in size, or we might develop extra nostrils for better oxygen intake. Some humans might even evolve photosynthetic skin, allowing them to generate energy from sunlight. 3. Survival in harsh climates. Humans would need reflective skin to survive extreme temperatures. We might develop biochemical antifreeze in our blood to withstand freezing nights. Would you want to live on a planet where you could jump 50 feet into the air but struggle to breathe? Tell us in the comments. The ultimate Moon-Earth experiment. If Earth had been as small as the Moon, life would be unrecognizably different. Fire giant floating predators. Fire insects the size of wolves. Fire humans evolving into thin, oxygen-hungry beings. But here's the biggest question. Would civilization even be possible? Now, we turn it over to you. Could humans survive on a moon-sized Earth? Would evolution favor giant creatures or small, hyper-efficient beings? What other changes would happen on a world this tiny? Fire hit like if this blew your mind. Memo comment your wildest theory below. Bell subscribe for more insane speculative science. This isn't just science fiction. This is the future of understanding alien worlds.